Good morning, beautiful human. Thanks for clicking on this video. Welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Rose. You're watching my fitness struggle journey, and today's another day in there. Today is a Monday, the start of a brand new week. I'm excited. I am in the parking lot of the gym. It's 4:47, and today I was successful in waking up at 4:05. However, I don't think I was productive. I was the slowest I've ever been in my life, which is typically what happens when I wake up tired. So waking up 15 minutes earlier, check. Being productive, not check. Tomorrow, however, we're going to make sure that we're productive. Until then, let's go and get this workout on and get the day started. I'm going to read a few pages of my little E-squared book first, though. So workout completed. Today was a strength day. It was really good. For some reason, my palm was just hurting, but shout out to my partner Jason for an extra push. And today was Janice's birthday, so we ended up doing some birthday burpees. So after every station, we had to do 5 burpees. There's 20 stations, y'all. So shout out to you, Janice. Happy birthday. And yeah, that's it. Today's a regular carb intake day, so I'm looking forward to that. I really want to make some protein pancakes, so it might just happen today because today I got time, cuz. So yeah, that's the plan for today. In my little experiment book, we're talking about paying attention, which is weird because in the Think Like a Monk book, it's also talking about paying attention. So weird. Completely unintentional, because I literally pick up the little book to read just whenever, and since I woke up extra early this morning, I had extra time, so I read. So today is to pay attention. So what you can do if you're watching this in the nighttime, just think about something tomorrow that you can start paying attention to. If it's the morning time you're watching this, just think about as you go throughout your day something you want to pay attention to. Now, I work at home and look at the window all day, so something I might want to pay attention to is maybe a bluebird. I don't know, just making it up. But if you're out and about, then maybe you could try to see how many green cars you spot, which is what was suggested. If you take a nature walk every day, then try to find a new rock, you catch my drift. So find something to focus on and see how many of that you notice today and start to pay attention. Meanwhile, let me get home and get these meals going, get a morning routine thing going, and I'll see you when I see you. So I guess this is the full breakfast, y'all. I have 2 whole eggs here, broccoli only because of Jay. So we have to get half our plate veggies. I'm almost there. So I'm going to get some fruits later actually for a snack. But this is 2 eggs, broccoli. This was supposed to be protein waffles, but I was missing an ingredient. So they burnt and they're extra crispy and I'm going to eat them anyway, but So I'm making some protein bars, and I'm not 1,000% sure if I've shared this before, at least the recipe, but I know I've had this plenty of times. So what I'm making today is a different version. The original recipe calls for like 6 or 7 ingredients. I'll show you which ones they call for. The original ingredients are these pitted dates, peanut butter, sweetener of your choice, oats, protein powder, and cinnamon. Everything else is extra because I'm extra and I wanted to add some nutrients. But here we have some agave, then I have peanut butter, some dates. They're soaking in hot water to make them extra soft. And then here's a whole bunch of random stuff. We got some almond meal. Oh, that's also original. Almond meal, peanut butter, cinnamon. I added flaxseed for extra fiber, hemp seeds and chia seeds for extra protein, peanut butter powder to, lessen the amount of peanut butter I added. And here's some pink salt just because I would like a little salt in there. Then I have some oatmeal, then some coconut shreds, as well as some peanuts that I kind of grinded up in my little food processor. So you need a food processor. Blender works too, but I find that this works best because I can just pop this out and get all the goodies in there. Oops. This right here, I actually did an unboxing on. So if you want to know the details on this, where I got it, I'll link the video for you. Or you can just go on Amazon and search this up. And yeah, so all we're going to do at this point is pretty simple. We're going to go ahead and add the dates without the water, get them all mushy first. Then we'll add the, what is this called? The agave, and followed by the peanut butter. Then we'll add all this stuff here, get it into like a mushy peanut butter consistency, and then we'll just mix these in. I don't like blending these two, the oats and the coconut and peanuts, because I like an extra crunch, but feel free to blend it. Just know that if you do blend it, it's gonna be hella mushy. And that's what we're gonna do. I forgot to say, add a little bit of like water to this mixture to get it extra soft. So let's throw it together. It still needs some more time to form, but this is basically it. So every time I need something sweet or I'm craving just something fatty, salty, whatever, I'll just grab a little square. While my protein bars were setting, I made this high protein berry snack. I'm gonna call it like a soft serve coconut ice cream with berries. It was so delicious. For another meal, I had some chicken tenders with some roasted zucchini, cauliflower, some barbecue sauce, and some pineapple on the side. I didn't want more snacks, so I ate about 3 of these little protein bars, and yes, it was just as good as I expected them to be. And I finished off my day with what I needed, which was just some carbs and fats, so some almonds and popcorn. That's everything I ate today. Hey guys, it is the end of the day, which means my morning routine didn't happen this morning. Now, today, I actually ended up doing a lot of things in the morning that I completely forgot to add to my list. A lot of running around, so that's what happened with that. Now, I think officially next week it'll be more regular, but as far as this morning, let's not talk about it. But anyways, how are you? Hope you're well. We are still reading Think Like a Monk. I think I'm halfway through the book, y'all. About halfway through, and I've been reading so much more intentionally. And when I read this book, his name is Jay, J-A-Y, and then the gym that I work out at, her name is Jay as well, J-A-I. And sometimes I read this book and I have a moment of deja vu, like, wait, did I read this page already? But that's because a lot of the things that he talks about in his book, she runs her gym with the same philosophy. For example, today's reading was about being present, being in the moment. So every time we walk in for a workout in the morning, Jay greets us, and then, you know, she always starts by saying, are you here? Are you present? I need you to be here. You already woke up and made it here. You might as well be here. If your mind is somewhere else, then you're not here, right? And that's the whole idea of these 10 pages that we read today. So just be present, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. One of my biggest pet peeves is cell phones. So if you're ever within a group of people, like, working as a teacher, the thing that bothered me the most at the schools is you would walk by the cafeteria or walk by where kids are gathered, and they could be in a group of 5, 10, or outside my hall. They can be all there together, but all of them are glued to their phone, or if they're sitting with a friend or talking to a friend, they're texting someone else. And so if I'm texting you, but I'm with Good Times here, when I'm with you, I'm texting good times, I'm not present. I feel like that's very common for people to do, to always feel like they need to be somewhere else other than where they are right then at the moment. So be present. Some of the ways you can do that is you can chew your drink and drink your food. Like, that doesn't even make sense to me when I say, but what he means by that is when you chew your food, I don't know if you guys ever seen Full House, but one of the uncles used to tell, I forgot her name, but like the baby, the dad used to tell the daughter, chew your food 30 times before you swallow. Now, I don't know about you, but I eat super fast. So one thing I can start doing is, other than, of course, getting rid of the phone and being present at my mealtime, is chewing my food a little bit longer. So the monk says to chew your food until it turns to liquid, but basically chew it to mush. And then when it comes to your drink, don't just gulp it down, like savor it, grind it, like do a little one of those before you swallow the drink. So that's what that is. One of the things you can do in being present is, when it comes to your spaces at home, have dedicated spaces. If you have a bedroom and you have a bed, leave that bed only for sleeping. Don't put a TV in that room and watch TV. Don't put a table in there and dine and do all those things that we typically do in bed. I think I'm really good when it comes to letting my bedroom be a bedroom. In fact, the only thing I have in my bedroom is a bed. But I'm really good about making sure I only go in there when it's time to sleep, and that's it. I don't see that room the rest of the day. So I'm great on that. If you are fortunate enough to do that, try practicing that. That gets your body into the habit of knowing that, okay, when I walk into that room, it's bedtime. When I lay my body on that bed, it's sleep time. It's not Netflix time. If you work from home, have a dedicated workspace. It doesn't have to even be a whole room. It could be a corner. It could be a closet. There's so many creative ways to work from home. So just know that that space is your workspace. Like right now, this little corner of this room is my YouTube corner room. It's where I do anything related to my YouTube channel, whether it's a workout video. I don't think I've ever posted a workout video here, but like during our Christmas break, I worked out from home. It's on my Instagram reels, but I worked out from home every day, and this is what this little space is. And directly across from me, in like a little corner type place, is where work happens. And so having those dedicated spaces tells your brain, okay, when I walk into this space, this is what I'm doing. When I sit at the dining table, it is time to eat. It's not time to put on the tablet and everyone's watching a movie on their cell phones while you're eating or something else. When I sit on the couch, I instantly fall asleep because for me, even though the living room is where you can watch TV, I've cut back on my TV time. So if ever I sit on the couch, and plus my couch is just so comfortable, so if I just sit on there, I'm most likely to nap. So when I sit on the couch, my body knows, okay, it's a little nappy time. So that happens there. So just making sure you recognize spaces. When you're doing activities, something as simple as brushing your teeth was the example he gave in the book. But when you brush your teeth, I used to scroll as I brush my teeth, like scroll through Instagram, scroll through YouTube, catch up with stuff. But it's very easy to underbrush. It's very easy to damage parts of your mouth. So when you brush your teeth, be present. Focus on brushing your teeth. When you shower, focus on showering. You get the drift. I think you get the drift. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, be present. The other important thing is, when it comes to multitasking, very few people can do that effectively. Myself being one, I cannot multitask effectively to save my life. And working from home, I find that when it comes to productivity, I am so productive at nighttime, like after typical work hours. That's when I'm more likely to want to sit and actually go through all the grading that I have to do. If I do it during the daytime, then I'm like, okay, I'm going to respond to a student here. I'm going to look up email there. I'm going to get up and look outside here. But when it's dark outside and there's no one else around, it's very easy for me to focus on work and just being present for that moment. So the idea here is when you focus on a single task, that's when you strengthen your mind's ability to focus. When you split your mind between tasks, it's kind of deteriorating, and it's chipping away at your ability to focus on a single task later on. And he cited some examples of studies and research that was done to show that. So start by, start doing that. Try doing just a single task at once. Something I'll do when I'm walking is I'll edit my YouTube videos, but also too, I specifically walk so I could edit. So I don't know, but whenever you're doing something meaningful, and you make time for such a meaningful item, just make sure you're doing it wholeheartedly. Okay, all right, and then the task is this, and this was similar to the task from it wasn't a task that he gave yesterday. It was a task from the book I was reading this morning. You see, when I tell you guys the universe was speaking to each other, it says look for something new in your current routine. That's it. Look for something new in your current routine. If you drive to work and you drive the same road every day, look to see what the bus stop says on your way. Pay attention to the name of the street that you turn on. Things like that, especially in a day where GPS navigates everything. Do you really know how to get home without Siri? Start paying attention. If you work from home, look at the window and find a bird. I don't know. Figure something out. I still have to figure out how. One of the things he said to do is talk to new people. The only people I see are at the gym. However, when I go to the gym, I only hang out with my friends. And so one thing I'll probably start doing is I'll say hello to somebody new every day. I feel like some people might think I'm very social, but I'm not a social butterfly at all. I prefer for people to come and say hello to me instead of me going to say hi to them. But that's one thing you can do, is be a little bit more social, get to know somebody when you're checking out at the register, talk to the cashier, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, that is it, my guys. And yesterday's task, or I guess I told you this morning, I thought it was yesterday. This morning I told you guys to pay attention to, pay attention. So I guess I want you to pay attention after you finish watching this video. Whatever you're doing, go pay attention. Today, what I paid attention to was how many Christmas palms I could find in my neighborhood. Why Christmas palms? I'm getting my, what's it called? Like the front space of my home, getting that redone, and the back space. And then he asked if I wanted a Christmas palm. And then first of all, I didn't know that's what they were called. But did you know, right in front of my house, I had a Christmas palm, and I didn't even notice this whole time. A Christmas palm, I'll put a picture on the screen, but it's a palm tree, a twin, like think of a twin palm tree. That's what it looks like. And I kid you not, I thought I had a single palm tree, and I've lived in my house for 6 years. And this is something I wouldn't have paid attention to if I didn't purposely go out of my way to pay attention to it. Like in my car, I've had my car for like 8 years now, and it was just last year I discovered a little red light in the ceiling, and I was like, has that always been there? And of course the answer is yes, because I'm the only one who's had my car. But it's crazy what you notice when you pay attention. When we were reading You're a Bad Idea with Snakes by by Sincero, I don't know why I can never say her name, by Sincero, she asks you to pay attention to your living room. So it's the same idea. Look around the room that you're in right now. What's something that you notice that you didn't notice before? Change up the furniture, create new space. Now I'm babbling, so I'm gonna leave. But you get the point, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Make good choices, pay attention, be intentional. And did I mention make good choices? I will see you in the morning. Oh, and I am going to be waking up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm pushing the clock back until I get to that 1 hour mark, which would be 3:30. But I don't think I'm waking up at 3:30. So I think 4 o'clock it is. All right. Good night. Make good choices. I think I said that 3,000 times already.